of the indignation, for at the time appointed the end shall be. Go on to our screen now. The ram, Gabriel begins to explain now. He says, the ram which thou sawest, having two horns, are the kings of Media and Persia. Brothers and sisters, we don't have to guess about this. Gabriel says that that ram represents the kingdom of Media and Persia. And someone come along and tell you something different, brothers and sisters, I would have to go along with what the Bible says. Gabriel himself says that ram represents the kingdom of Media and Persia. Now, in Daniel 2, it was the breast of silver that represented the kingdom of Media and Persia. In Daniel 7, it was a bear with 3 ribs in its mouth that represented the kingdom of Media and Persia. But in Daniel 8, it is a ram that represents the kingdom of Media and Persia. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Let's continue. Let's see what Gabriel says. All right, so the kingdom of Media and Persia will rule the world from 539 to 331. All right, and Gabriel continues in verse 21. He says, and the rough goat is the king of Grecia, and the great horn that is between his eyes is the first king. Again, Gabriel says that that rough goat represents the king of Grecia, and the horn between his eyes represents the first king. So the rough goat represents Grecia, or Greece, who ruled the world from 331 to 168, and the first king at that time was none other than Alexander the Great. So brothers and sisters, again, Gabriel is telling us himself what this means. And this just validates Daniel 2. It lets us know now who the silver and the brass was. It validates in Daniel 7. It lets us know who exactly the bear was, who the leopard-like beast was with the 4 heads, etc. So brothers and sisters, don't even have to guess here. God is laying out a solid foundation for us. Let's continue. Now, he says, whereas that horn was between the eyes. Let's read it right from the Word of God. It says, and the rough goat, verse 21, and the rough goat is the king of Grecia, and the great horn that is between his eyes is the first king. Now, verse 22. Now that being broken, whereas 4 stood up for it, 4 kingdoms shall stand up out of the nation, but not in its power. So he says that horn between the rough goat's eyes was going to be broken, which was Alexander the Great. And historically, we know Alexander conquered the world so fast. That's the reason that leopard-like beast had wings on his back. He conquered the world so fast. He came on the scene in 331. He had conquered the whole world, brothers and sisters, by 323. And he died. And when he died, he left his kingdom with 36 generals. 36 generals was in place when Alexander died. Now we'll talk about that a little.